You just need to be relatively close to it. New setup. Oh, I can stand back up. All right, if everyone will please stand, we'll take the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This meeting is called to order at 7:16 p.m. Sorry that we're just a little bit late tonight. It's called to order by me, Mrs. Adams, and let the record reflect that those present are Mrs. Gunter, Mr. Stroud, Mr. Hanger, Mr. Engel, Dr. Richardson, Dr. Hatton, and myself. It is recommended that the board approve the following items for the adoption of the 2022 school budget. Number 1, adoption of Form 4, Ordinance Resolution for Appropriations and Tax Rate. May I have a motion for number 1?
I'll make a motion.
Motion is made by Mr. Engel. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Seconded by Mr. Hanger. Excuse me. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 5-0. Number 2, adoption of the resolution to adopt the 2022, 2023, and 2024 capital projects plan. May I have a motion for number 2?
I'll make that motion.
Motion is made by Mrs. Gunter. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Seconded by Mr. Hanger. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Against? Motion passes 5-0. Number 3, adoption of the resolution to adopt the 2022 through 2026 school bus replacement plan. May I have a motion for number 3?
I'll make a motion.
Motion is made by Mr. Stroud. May I have a second?
I'll second it.
Seconded by Mrs. Gunter. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 5-0. Number 4, adoption of the Fall Department of Local Government Finance Budget Hearing Resolution, wherein the superintendent is given the authority to reduce the levy of any of the school funds that are funded by property taxes. May I have a motion for number 4?
I'll make it.
Motion is made by Mr. Hanger. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Motion is seconded by Mr. Engel. Any questions or comments on this? And by the way, the superintendent can only reduce, he cannot raise the levy. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 5-0.
While she's getting her glasses, I'll just mention that last one, we get our Department of Local Government Finance 1782 form. Oh, usually it's right after Christmas, before the 1st of January, and I have to get something right back to them. It seems like I have to do it almost on the 30th of every year. And that's where we're given our tax rate, and then we've set a targeted tax rate here, generally in that 77 to 78 cent rate. Usually our tax rate will come back though closer to the 81, 82, 83 cent rate. So we'll lower to accommodate and make sure that we reach our targeted tax rate.
Thank you. We're now going to the adoption of the agenda. It is recommended that the agenda for the October 21st, 2021 regular meeting and budget hearing. Oh, that was from last time, okay. The agenda for the October 21st, 2021 regular meeting be approved as presented with additions, corrections, or deletions as recommended by the board, and I think there are late items.
Yes, ma'am. If you look at the last page of your 10/21/14, we have late items involving Jason McIntyre, Elijah Lillis, Braden Jenkins, Greg Walters, Chris Morris, Gabby Loya, Melinda Seacat, Tracy Kearns, in our late items.
May I have a motion to approve the agenda?
I'll make a motion.
Motion is made by Mr. Engel. May I have a second?
I'll second it.
Motion is seconded by Mrs. Gunter. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 5-0. It is recommended that the minutes from the September 9th, 2021 executive session and regular meeting be approved as presented. May I have a motion for the approval of the minutes?
I'll make a motion.
Motion is made by Mr. Stroud. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Seconded by Mr. Hanger. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 5-0.
Business office recommendations, approval of claims. It's recommended that claim numbers 985 through 1162 be approved as presented.
May I have a motion to approve the claims?
I'll make that motion.
Motion is made by Mrs. Gunter. May I have a second?
I'll second it.
Seconded by Mr. Engel. Are there any questions or comments on these claims? All those in favor, please say aye. Against? Motion passes 5-0.
Approval of payrolls. It's recommended that regular payrolls for October 29, 2021 and November 12, 2021 be approved for payment.
May I have a motion to approve the payrolls?
I'll make that motion.
Motion is made by Mr. Hanger. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Seconded by Mr. Stroud. All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 5-0.
Bank reconciliation. It's recommended the bank reconciliation from September 30, 2021 be approved as presented.
May I have a motion to approve the bank reconciliation?
I'll make a motion.
Motion is made by Mr. Engel. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Motion is seconded by Mrs. Gunter. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 5-0.
Madam President, we do not have any presentations at this time. At this point, we do have participation in school board meetings, and this is public comment on agenda items. Sure, it's your chance. Talk about bank reconciliations. Balance on your checkbook. All right, so personnel. Resignations and retirements. Kyle Eckert, North Harrison High School football assistant coach, effective September 14th, 2021. Jennifer Shoring, North Harrison Middle School instructional assistant, effective October 8th, 2021. Devin Smith, North Harrison Elementary School instructional assistant, effective April 2nd, 2021. Jessica Giles, North Harrison Middle School cheer coach, effective October 4th, 2021.
May I have a motion to accept these resignations?
I'll make that motion.
Motion is made by Mrs. Gunter. May I have a second?
I'll second it.
Seconded by Mr. Engel. Any comments or questions? All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 5-0.
Appointments. Ruth Ann Novak, North Harrison Elementary Instructional Assistant, effective August 16, 2021. Holly Smith, North Harrison High School Girls Summer Soccer Split Pay, effective May 21, 2021. Laura Rainbow, North Harrison High School Girls Summer Soccer Split Pay, effective May 21, 2021. Marcus Berger, North Harrison High School Boys Soccer Split Pay, effective May 21st, 2021. Kurt Wetzel, North Harrison High School Boys Soccer Split Pay, effective May 21st, 2021. Ryan Hutchinson, North Harrison High School Varsity Wrestling Coach, continued position, effective October 4th, 2021. Andrew Papano, North Harrison High School Boys Swim Team Coach, continued position, effective October 4th, 2021. Scully Burns, North Harrison Middle School 7th grade girls basketball coach, effective October 4th, 2021, Janelle Wilkins, North Harrison Middle School 8th grade girls basketball coach, effective October 4th, 2021. Michelle Brown, North Harrison Middle School girls basketball coach, volunteer, effective October 4th, 2021. Jason Brown, North Harrison Middle School's girls basketball coach, volunteer, effective October 4th, 2021. Beth Snyder, North Harrison Middle School girls basketball assistant coach, effective October 4th, 2021. Chandler Jenkins, North Harrison Middle School North Harrison Middle School 8th grade boys basketball coach, effective October 4th, 2021. Denny Jenkins, North Harrison Middle School boys basketball assistant coach, volunteer, effective October 4th, 2021. Billy Wilkins, North Harrison Middle School boys 5th grade basketball coach, effective October 4th, 2021. Chad Clooney, North Harrison Middle School boys 7th grade basketball coach, effective October 4th, 2021. Morgan Roller, North Harrison High School girls varsity assistant basketball coach, split pay, effective October 4th, 2021. Barry Geltmaker, North Harrison High School girls varsity assistant basketball coach, split pay, effective October 4th, 2021. Alan Reed, North Harrison High School girls JV basketball coach, effective October 4th, 2021. Caitlin Burson, North Harrison High School freshman girls basketball coach, effective October 4th, 2021. Griffin Webster, North Harrison Middle School instructional assistant, effective October 4th, 2021 for the remainder of the 21-22 school year. Zoe Mitchling, North Harrison High School full-time custodial position, effective October 8th, 2021.
I guess you can just.
There are, we could actually do something to acclamation, but we can do it this way for now. All right.
I think people like it this way. I would like to hear my name
Did you
anyway.
hear your name in the meeting?
Right. May I have a motion to accept these appointments?
I'll make that motion.
Motion is made by Mr. Hanger. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Seconded by Mr. Stroud. Are there any comments or questions on these appointments? Well, I'm really appreciative of all these people willing to help us out. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 5-0.
Recommendation for approval, under other items, recommendation for approval of 10 paid COVID days for the 21-22 school year. This will be retroactive to the beginning of the 21-22 school year and set forth with the same parameters as last year.
May I have a motion to approve this recommendation?
I'll make that motion.
Motion is made by Mrs. Gunter. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Seconded by Mr. Engel. Any comments or questions?
I'd like to apologize for the parameters. That's an autocorrect situation that I battled twice in this agenda and never got it fixed. It's not perimeters, it's parameters. Yeah, that would count. It would fence it in.
Yeah.
I want to thank the many things we do and have done here tonight for our teachers, our instructors, and just a good thing.
Yep.
10 paid COVID days, and I know that many teachers and their families have had COVID, and they've had to fight through this in just one small way, that hopefully that this will help them. So I think it's a really good thing for us to start.
Yes, thank you. All those in favor for this recommendation, please say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 5-0.
Recommendation to amend the August 12th, 2021 minutes, item 11. Cole Duffy was listed as an 8th grade football co-assistant. He should have been listed as a middle school tennis coach. You got that down on your agenda?
I do.
One in your packet. Yeah.
This is number 2, okay. May I have a motion to accept this item?
I'll make a motion.
Motion is made by Mr. Engel. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Any comments or questions on this? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 5-0. Okay, aye, yes. It's probably,
Jackie, you have that?
I It's probably in here, I just didn't get it out.
Yeah, it was the one in your packet. All right. Madam President, I do have a informational item. We've been working, actually, Mr. Rensler and his PTO have been working toward a new playground at North Harrison Elementary. Just kind of wanted to give some preliminary update on that for those of you that are interested. The playground there was not, when Morgan was renovated, the playground at Morgan was moved from that back area by the gym over by the Little League. And at that point, they got a new playground through construction funds. In the past, PTOs were always the one to raise money for playgrounds and all that sort of thing. Well, PTO has been raising money in North Harrison Elementary. They reached out last year about this, and I'll be very honest, I just felt strongly that it was the corporation's responsibility to take care of a playground at North Harrison Elementary, not the PTO's responsibility, especially given that it needs to be more handicap accessible given the student population there. And that's about a $200,000 operation to do the right playground. So we are seeking grants. Ms. Jones has been working with it, Mr. Rensler and the PTO in partnership. We had hopes that we would have more information to be able to break ground like now. And we knew we couldn't do it over the summer with the other obligations we had. We've not gotten back all of our grant information. We have got $15,000 worth of grants up to this point. We are seeking a much larger grant that might cover up to 50% of the cost. We'll know by the first of the year. If we don't get that money, either way, whether we get the money or we don't get the money, North Harrison Elementary will be getting a brand new playground, and we'll either get that installed in late spring or in early summer, but for the start of the following school year without question. We all hear in the news about suppliers and those deadlines, so we'll get that in the works as fast as we can. But a new playground is coming to North Harrison Elementary.
Thank you.
Oh, late items. You bet. Good. Late items. Late items. Jason McIntyre, North Harrison High School boys freshman basketball split pay effective October 18, 2021. Oh, I guess we got to do that individually, don't we?
May I have a motion to accept this late item?
I'll make that motion.
Motion is made by Mrs. Gunter. May I have a second? Seconded by Mr. Hanger. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 5-0.
Elijah Lillis, North Harrison High School freshman basketball split pay effective October 18, 2021.
May I have a motion to accept this recommendation? Motion is made by Mr. Stroud. May I have a second? Seconded by Mr. Engel. All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 5-0.
Braden Jenkins, North Harrison High School basketball facilitator, no pay, effective October 18, 2021.
May I have a motion to accept this recommendation? Motion is made by Mr. Engel. May I have a second?
I'll make that, I'll second her.
Motion is seconded by Mrs. Gunter. May I have, all those in favor, please say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 5-0.
Greg Walters, North Harrison High School varsity boys assistant basketball assistant, varsity boys basketball assistant, effective October 18, 2021.
May I have a motion to accept this recommendation?
I'll make the motion.
Motion is made by Mr. Stroud. May I have a second?
I'll second
Seconded by Mr. Hanger. All those in favor, please say aye.
it.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 5-0.
Chris Morris, North Harrison Middle School 6th grade basketball coach, effective October 18, 2021.
May I have a motion to accept this recommendation?
I'll make the motion.
Motion is made by Mr. Stroud. May I have a second?
I'll second
Seconded by Mr. Hanger. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 5-0.
Gabby Loya, North Harrison Elementary School instructional assistant, effective October 18, 2021. Oh, this is resignation. Gabby Loya, North Harrison Elementary School instructional assistant, effective October 18th, 2021, and this is a resignation.
May I have a motion to accept this resignation?
I'll make that motion.
Motion is made by Mrs. Gunter. May I have a second? Seconded by Mr. Engel. All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 5-0.
Belinda Seacat, North Harrison Elementary School teacher, effective December 31st, 2021, and this is her retirement after many years of service to our district.
May I have a motion to accept this retirement? Motion is made by Mr. Engel. May I have a second? Seconded by Mr. Hanger. Any comments or questions here? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 5-0.
Tracy Kearns, North Harrison High School academic coach, effective October 19th, 2021.
May I have a motion to accept this appointment?
I'll make the motion.
Motion is made by Mr. Stroud. May I have a second?
I'll second it.
Seconded by Mrs. Gunter. All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 5-0. We now have board member communications, and we'll begin down with Mrs. Gunter.
Okay, I'm going to start off with a serious statement. I'm deeply concerned with the depiction of parents and school boards in the media. It's sad when parents who are trying to express their concerns are being shut down by school officials and administration. On the other hand, it's very disheartening when you see parents become verbally abusive and threatening to board members and administrators. Transparency, communication, and teamwork is vital in the education of our children in this community. And I personally want the public to know that your school board members are available if anyone wants to express their concerns or ask questions about anything that is going on in this school corporation. We as a group are constantly trying to better our schools for the students, parents, employees, and community. But we ourselves are learning every day and welcome positive input and constructive criticism. No matter what brings you to the school board meetings, I believe it is always good when the public attends and participates. Now, some good things I would like to say. I want to start off by congratulating the band. They have received a gold rating at the ISSMA Scholastic Class Prelims, and will be going October 23rd to the Scholastic Class Finals. Now, this apparently is state finals. Is that correct? Sorry? First time, yes. First time in 9 years. And what is so impressive with this also is that they have 8 seniors, 2 juniors, 2 sophomores, 2 freshmen, 9 8th graders, and 7 7th graders. So I did not realize that they had middle schoolers in the band. So this is tremendously impressive, and I congratulate the band. I want to congratulate the fall sports as they're wrapping up. We have Jacob Wenning for cross country going to semi-state, participating Saturday, so that's very impressive. The boys soccer team was the Mid-Southern Conference champs, and I did just find out today that 5 girls made academic all-state for the volleyball team. Very impressive for the whole state. That was Andrea Ness, Annika Martin, Brianna Faber, Molly Coomer, and Shelby Smith. So not many schools in the state had 5 girls making academic state. So I just wanted to say congratulations to everyone, and wish the boys good luck tomorrow in the football sectional game against Heritage Hills.
At Heritage.
At Heritage Hills, yes. Thank you.
Okay, now I got it. Dr. Richards, question for you about the playground over at the elementary school. Steps that are being taken in the meantime while we're waiting for the grant money or get the grant money. Safety-wise, maintenance checks.
We do maintenance regular, anything that's brought to our attention, we can repair. Now, there are certain portions, there's like a roller thing that it turns into just a walk across because it won't log roll anymore. So, but we have inspected it. It is, what we have is not a danger to anyone. It's just not ideal. It's just worn out. I mean, it's just, the equipment, and it's compounded by the fact that it's not just used for school, it's used throughout the summer with softball and other things. And it's kind of a park for a lot of folks in our area. So it's not in great shape. I wish that we could have moved a little faster on it. But when we get to the end of the line on this, they're going to have some first-class equipment that's all, the biggest challenge I have with the equipment we have right now is very little of it is handicap accessible.
All right.
And we'll correct those problems.
Okay. Second thing I want to speak on is Mrs. Seacat. She was my first grade teacher. I'm not trying to give her a raise away or anything, but back in those days, I may have been a little wildcat. But anyway, I want to congratulate her. And then I also want to piggyback on what Chrissy said about the band. I remember also back in the day, our band was huge. And to do so much with so little, and to start building a program from the ground up again, that's pretty amazing. And I'm pretty excited to see how that's going to work out for you guys. I know it'll be good. And that's about all I've got. I want to also, one more thing, I'm sorry. What Chrissy said about if you guys have any issues, I mean, we're here for you, and trying to work on some things. A lot of stuff goes on, a lot of things that we hear about, a lot of discussion that goes on as well. So if you have anything that you need to talk about, let us know. Thank you.
Again, I will say that I'm really pleased with our band and the instructors and all the help they had. And we have a small number, and I am really impressed with what they have done, and particularly for those people who helped with our band program this year. And I can only think that it's going to get better as time goes on, and hopefully more students will go ahead and continue to stay with the band program. I'm very happy about that. If you haven't had a chance to see our new tennis courts, they are really nice. I know some of you have not, but if you haven't had a chance, go over and check those tennis courts out. Really proud of the work that we had done over there. And of course, our new soccer building is pretty much complete. We've got a few things to do on it yet, but it is usable. And that's been about a 3-year project for us. And we do these things, whenever we can afford to do them. And I'm very, very happy with those two things, the tennis courts and the soccer building, and especially with our band program. So kudos to all those involved. Thank you.
I just wanted to point out that, first of all, I'm very proud of the band. That was great news to hear, and all my support for them. October 27th? This Saturday, I'm sorry. Also, good luck to our football team on tomorrow night down in Heritage Hills. For those who make it, I'm sure they would appreciate the support. Also, Mr. Stroud, my fellow board member, forgot to point out that he's still upset about no popcorn at the last home football game. So steps are being taken to ensure that happens again. That doesn't happen. I'm sorry, Mr. Stroud. And thank you all for showing up tonight. I know you're all out without Miss Reed, but thank you all for being here. And when the meeting is over with, we will sign your papers as evidence and proof that you all showed up. Thank you.
And I'm going to piggyback on what everybody else said. And I also want to, I want to congratulate our community as a whole. I went to the Fall School Board Conference in Indianapolis last week, and some of the horror stories I heard from some of the board members up there made me realize how very fortunate we are down here. Some of those people said they would never run again. They had to be escorted out by the police. And so far, so good here, and I just want you all to know how much we all appreciate you.
Get your way to the meetings.
No, I'm not waiting till the meeting's over.
Dr. Hagan?
I'm not gonna say much, but, and I know everybody's mentioned the band, but it's kind of personal for me, just because I was the high school principal, and I'm not sure how many band directors I actually had, but there were several that, right, let's not hold up, they had to use both hands maybe, but just so proud of what they've been able to accomplish and the support of those folks for not only what they do, but just how they support our sporting teams. And also, just looking out here, I can't believe you guys are seniors. It just blows my mind seeing some of the faces out there. But I appreciate you guys being here tonight, and just the whole community. We live in a great place, and a lot of people working really hard to provide a great school.
I want to echo a few things. Of course, I'm very proud of the band. As a former band member myself, way back in the day, tuba player, little sousaphone action there. Drum major, bet you didn't know that one, did you? So, I did not twirl. I was very good at this. That's about, in a white suit, that was about all I had. So, North Harrison's a better place when our band is better. North Harrison's a better place when our football's better. North Harrison's a better place when our, but band is struggling. And the problem, the challenge, not the problem, the challenge with band is it's a multi-year turnaround. So we're very pleased with their progress in a short amount of time, and we're proud of the work that the students and the parents in this court have done. I think it's just amazing. I want to echo a little bit on what Mrs. Adams said. I'm very proud of our community, and I'm also very proud of everyone who works here, from the teachers to the assistants, to the bus drivers, custodians, cafeteria. Everyone from top to bottom has worked hard to try to make this work this year. Our numbers have gotten dramatically better as we've gone forward. I don't want to jinx anything here, knock on wood. We have sub challenges, and we've launched a little "I Want a Sub" tab on our website. We have it out on the billboard now, hiring. So we've had a lot of challenges with subs, but our assistants and our teachers have pitched in to cover in certain areas. We made that Friday before fall break work, and we're coming to school, and kids are getting fed, and kids are learning things, and we're doing nice things at school. So I just appreciate everyone's Herculean lift this year in order to try to make this year a success, because our community has come together. There are a lot of things we don't agree about, but the people who have called me have always been measured and have been considerate and have been willing to listen. Kind of back to the comments and concerns, call me, email us. We're both we'll return calls as fast as we can. And I may not always be able to give you an answer that you like, but I'll certainly be willing to listen. Same with these folks here. It's always much more fun to say yes, and have everybody be excited about that. But we'll certainly listen. We'll try to explain our rationale. We'll try to give you as much information as we can give you to help you understand the process, because a lot of times people feel like it's all in the dark. Well, a lot of that can be taken care of and brought into the light if you just ask a few questions. So we appreciate your time. We always enjoy the kids coming out. It does make me feel old to see you guys here. So thank you. Thank you for being here. And thank you, Mr. Zink, back there. That's the end of it. Adjourned.
It is recommended that the meeting be adjourned at 7:49 p.m. May I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Motion is made by Mr. Hanger. May I have a second? Seconded by Mr. Engel. All those in favor, please say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 5-0.
Second.